Good morning, yogis. Welcome to your 7 a.m. flow. We're going to get started here in just a moment. But as always, I like to remind you guys that if you can donate, 100% of the donations right now are going to the Teacher Survival Fund. And that can be found on blackswanyoga.com/live. So we are going to get started here in just a moment. Grab blocks if you want to use them. If not, don't worry about it. I'm going to come to a comfortable seat. Maybe wiggle around on those sits bones, feeling nice and rooted. And we want to start with a straight spine this morning. So bring your hands back behind you, tent up on the fingertips, and lift your heart up a little bit. So finding a really strong straight spine, using your hands, a little bit of stability here. Plug your navel in towards your spine. Open up your chest. Keep that length in your spine. Keep your core firm, and then bring your hands to your legs. Palms can face down or face up. Add a gentle wiggle of your toes. Good morning to those toes. Good morning to your body. An sense of ease moving into your thighs. Close your eyes. Let's take a big full breath in. A complete breath out. Another one of those, fill in all the way. Let it go. Biggest breath you've taken all day, fill yourself up. Hold it at the top. Maybe soak in just a little bit more air. Let it go, exhale. Squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. Pull them in really tight. Breathe in. Exhale, roll them down and back. 2 more of those. Inhale, squeeze them up really tight. Exhale, roll them back and down. Last one, inhale, squeeze them up. Exhale, down and back, open chest. Kind of pull those lower shoulder blades down your back towards your tailbone to help open up through your heart space. And then slowly drop your chin to your chest. Get some length in the back of that spine. Roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. And if you want a little bit more sensation, bring your left hand to the mat, tenting up on the fingertips or palm down. You can even add a little more by bringing that right hand as a gentle weight on top of your head. Wherever you land, take a big breath in for that left side of your neck. Breathe it out. Roll your chin slowly back into your chest, hands to legs. Left ear, left shoulder. Keep your back really long, chest proud. And then add more if you want. Bring the right hand to the ground outside your right hip. You can even add that left hand as a soft weight on your head. Imagine sending that breath into that right side of your neck. Find a little bit more length. And stay for a breath out. Bring your hands back to your legs. Chin rolls into your chest. And if you want, kind of roll the head a little bit side to side, or take a little bit bigger rock side to side. Back, chin through center, and then lift your chin up towards the sky. Open through your throat. Lean your head back. Breathe in. Exhale back to neutral. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Gaze up. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend your elbows, push your elbows to the back of the room. Open your heart, open your fingers. One more breath in here. Exhale to fold over your legs. Hands come down in front of you, chin rolls to your chest. Really active here as you crawl your fingertips forward, but keep your hips back. And then either crawl or slide your hands over to the right. Adding a nice full side body stretch of that left side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Crawl or slide your hands over to the left. Root your right sits bone down. Add length in your right side body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slide or crawl your hands back through center. Then grip into your finger pads and then bend your elbows, pull yourself up, tabletop. Let's wake those wrists up. Little motions side to side, forward and back. Maybe slow, big movements or small, quick ones. And if you want to find full body circles, you can kind of roll from side to side, sending the hips back toward your heels, and whatever you need to feel good on those wrists this morning. All right, back to neutral tabletop. Keep those fingers spread really wide. Cat cow. As you inhale, drop your belly down, tilt your tailbone up, lift your gaze. Cow. Exhale, curl and round, chin to chest. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale, belly drops, heart shines forward with your own breath. Exhale, curl it in. Few rounds at your own pace with your own breath. Anything organic that comes naturally, add it. Whatever feels good. Maybe roll the neck side to side or sway the hips each direction. Couple rounds of breath. Back to that neutral tabletop. Lower your forearms down for a forearm tabletop. Elbows underneath your shoulders, and then kind of round your upper back like cat pose. Firm your core up, pressing the top of your left foot, send your right leg back behind you. Option to stay here or add the left arm. Thumb up, pinky down, left arm reaches forward. Deep breath in. Exhale to crunch, elbow toward your knee, curl it in tight, like cat. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl, crunch. Two more of those. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach, hold. Bend the right knee. If you want, reach back with the left hand. Maybe you make contact with the foot. Maybe you fall out of this because it's very challenging. But either way, breathe. Kick into your hand if you have the grip. Open up your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, forearm tabletop. Other side, left leg reaches back. You can do this right here or add more by reaching your right hand forward or right arm forward, thumb up, pinky down. Breathe in, find length. Exhale, crunch it in, elbow toward your knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Two more of these. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, reach, hold, or bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand. If you have the grip, kick into your hand. If you don't have the grip, that's totally fine. You have nothing to prove in this practice. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, forearm tabletop. Bring your big toes to touch, knees out wide. Child's pose, sending your hips far to the back of the room towards your heels. And you could even roll your head side to side. Grip into your finger pads. And then active child's pose as you walk those fingertips forward. Keep your hips pulling back. And really find this nice stretch in your back body. From here, we're going to thread the needle in child's pose. So send your right arm, slide it between your left elbow and your left knee. Right cheek and right ear come to the mat. Stay here or bring your left hand to your low back or your right hip crease. A gentle kiss of your shoulder blades together on your back to help open up your heart. And then you can press into the back of your right arm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Unwind back to that active child's pose, both arms forward. And then thread your needle on the other side. Left arm slides between over to the right. Left ear, left shoulder come to the mat. Stay here or bring that right hand to your low back or your left hip crease. Noticing if there's any tension in this side, or maybe it feels better on this side. Just observing the differences between your sides. One more breath in. Breath out. Unwind back to that active child's pose. Take a big breath in right here. Exhale, pull yourself forward to your belly. So bring the knees back together. Lower all the way down. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Legs zip together, pressing the tops of your feet. Legs are so powerful. Glutes engaged. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. 2 more of those. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. 1 more of these. Inhale, lift up. Keep your breath going. Hold this posture. Option to float your hands off the ground or reach your hands back. Clasp them together. Palms touch. Drive your knuckles to the back of the room. Open your heart. Wherever you choose to be right now. Inhale, lift up a little tiny bit higher. You got this. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Palms come underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Press up to tabletop. And then downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. And say good morning to those hamstrings. Maybe they're still a little sleepy, still waking up. Bend your knees as much as feels good. To press your belly towards your thighs. Nose toward your knees. Keep those fingers spread wide. Navel toward your spine. Firm core. But then find ease in your neck as you maybe relax your head, kind of shake it yes and no. And as you inhale, sweep that right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips open. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen your leg. Exhale, down dog. Look forward. Tiptoe, step, float, handstand, hop, whatever you want to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, hands gather your heart. This time, inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, clasp your hands together and bring them behind your head. So like you're chilling in a hammock right here. Push the elbows back, you're relaxed. But now we're out of that hammock, we're standing up. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Push your hips forward. And then lift up through your heart to add a little back bend in your upper back. Take a deep breath in this little baby back bend. And then exhale, come back to center. Breathe in deeply. Exhale, drop your right elbow down, lift your left elbow up, side body stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left elbow drops, right elbow reaches up. Breathe in right here. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop your right elbow down, left elbow up, and then we're going to change this up. Roll your chin to your chest, shine the crown of your head forward, and then eventually make your way over to the other side. And we're going to take this a couple times, switching directions. Maybe you make this really slow and small or large, dramatic movement. Just waking up the back body, the shoulders, the chest, the neck, the elbows. Maybe close your eyes and just kind of move organically, this like fluid, watery movement. Or maybe a little bit more structured. All right, even yourself out and we'll meet back in center, elbows wide, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, release. Clasp your hands behind your back, palms touch. Drive your knuckles up towards the sky as you pull your shoulder heads away from your ears. Deep breath in right here. Exhale, fold. Hands come to your low back and then down to the earth. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and flow your way back to down dog. Maybe that's a chaturanga. Maybe it's that upward facing dog that we took earlier, or baby cobra that we took earlier. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Big breath in right here. Sigh it out. One more of those. Maybe join me in horse lips. Horse lips, breathe out. All right, let's move through one more sun A variation. Breath to movement. Move quicker, move slower. Your choice, your flow. Look forward. Travel to the top. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands gather at your heart. With your breath, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, flow your way. Maybe step, float back. Chaturanga or belly, up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Back and down dog, take a big juicy breath in. And a cleansing breath out. Inhale, spike that right heel up high. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips. Stay here for a couple rounds of breath in stillness, or maybe roll out that hip, roll out your ankle. And I want to note that this can be totally done on your knees in a tabletop pose. Just giving you the down dog variation. Inhale, re-lengthen your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward, round your spine. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee right tricep, hips high. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, twist, knee left tricep. Inhale, right leg, reach it high. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Left palm down. Inhale, right arm up. Stay here or wiggle that right foot over to the right. Bend your left knee and reach back. Maybe you clasp the foot, maybe you don't. You might add a strap here around your left foot with your left hand or right hand. And slowly unwind, tuck your back toes, lift your back leg. And step it back, flow or not. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Back and down dog, take a big breath in. And sigh it out. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. A couple breaths here to stay still or roll it out. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left tricep, shift forward. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, twist, right tricep, hips high. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Lower your back knee and tuck your toes. Right palm down, left arm up. Stay here, maybe wiggle that left foot over to the left. Send your hips forward and down and bend your right knee. Option to grab for that foot for a little quad stretch. Or stay with the twist in your back. Gently release, unwind. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Flow or not. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Back and down dog, let's take a big breath in. And sigh it out. Look forward. Travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, firm core. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, upward salute, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink it low. Chest is open towards the front of the room. Rock the weight back into your heels. You got this. Breathe here. Now rock the weight forward into the balls of your feet and your toes. Lift your heels. Lift them a little higher and sink a little lower. Keep the heels lifted as you come into a tiptoe Tadasana. Lift the heels, reach your fingers high, straighten out those legs. Take a big breath in here, and then exhale, fold, heels come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and flow your way. Back to downward facing dog. Move with your breath. Back and down dog. Let's take a big breath in. A complete breath out. Inhale, right leg spikes high. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Just doing one of these. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Find your stability. And then if you want to add some length to the top of that left thigh, you can wiggle your left heel back. But make sure you still feel solid. And then rise, high crescent lunge. Little buoyancy here. Plugging the right glute back towards your left heel. Whew. And then roll the left hip forward. Take a big breath in right here. Exhale, twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Stay here or exalt. Right hand down, left arm up and back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Unwind, high crescent lunge. All right, so we're going to move through this next thing slowly and then move breaths and movement. High crescent lunge is where we start. And then the next step is to bring our hands into these really tight fists. Pull them really tight down to your hip bones. Plug your elbows to the back of the room as you lower your left knee to float or tap it onto the mat. So that's your exhale movement. Inhale brings you up, high crescent. Fingers open or palms open. Exhale, hands to fist, hips, lower your knee. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, lower. Two more of these, you got it. Inhale, high crescent. Ooh, maybe a little wobble. Exhale, low. Use your power. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, lower. Lower your knee all the way down, untuck your toes. Half splits. Glide your hips back behind you. Straighten your front leg and flex your toes in towards your face. Just adding some length, some feel-good stretch in that right hamstring. You might feel good to point and flex the toes or just keep them still. Come back to those toes, flexing in towards your face, left hand down. Slowly reach your right arm up, getting into that right IT band, outer edge of your right leg. Maybe that sensation moves all the way up to the outside of your right hip. But be easy on yourself. If it doesn't feel good, come out of it. One more breath in. Exhale, come down. Rebend your right knee. Hands frame your foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back leg. Step it back one-legged chaturanga or flow whatever way you want back to downward facing dog. And whatever shapes you make are enough. Does not matter. Does not make you a better yogi if you do a one-legged chaturanga or you lower to your belly. Let's take a big breath in. Sigh it out. Inhale, left leg spikes high. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward, hips up high, powerful. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Find your stability. Maybe lengthen that right leg a little further back. If you're at your edge, back off a little, add more. Rise, high crescent lunge. Find a little buoyancy. And just like we did on the other side, plug that left glute back to that right heel. Breathe in, extend through your fingers. Exhale, twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Drop the left hand down on the back leg, right arm reaches up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, high crescent, unwind back to center. Stay for an exhale. All right, we're going to move through this slowly on this side and then breaths and movement. So from high crescent, bring your hands into tight balls, tight fists, and then bring those fists down to your hips so strong. like you're really engaged here. Elbows pull to the back. Lower your knee, tap it on the mat, or leave it floating. Breath's movement, y'all. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, lower, hands to fists, to hips. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, lower. 2 more, you got this. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Last one, inhale, high. Exhale, low. Drop your knee and tuck your toes. Half splits. Straighten your left leg. Right knee stacks on, or right hip stacks on top of right knee. This is a great place to add the blocks as well, especially if those hammies are a little tight this morning. Flex your toes in, or maybe play with that flex point variation. Most importantly, stay connected to your breath, or reconnect yourself to your breath. Observe each inhale and each exhale. If you took that IT stretch on the other side, right hand down and twist. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. If there's any pain, please come out of it. But if this feels good, stay for 1 more breath in. And exhale, lower your hand. Rebend the left knee. Hands frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Flow your way, maybe one-legged. Maybe wild cobra, baby cobra. Tabletop cat-cow, your way. Down dog is where we'll meet. Take a couple breaths in downward facing dog, or grab water if you need. Hopefully you guys are starting to get a little warm. I know I am. Back and down dog, let's take a big breath in. And sigh it out. Lots of length in your back. 1 more deep breath in. Horse lips, breathe out. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Just for a breath. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, hips high. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Spin your back heel down and rise to warrior 2. Maybe roll out your wrist here. Wrists are a little sore today. Extend your arms like wings, and then powerfully drive down through that pinky toe side of your left foot. Deep bend in that right knee. Soft breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Flip your front palm, straighten your right leg, reverse triangle. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bend your right knee a little bit to come into star pose. Toes out, heels in. Take a lot of space here. Spread through your fingers. And then I like to add a little wiggle of the hips side to side. Just because it feels good, it feels natural. If you feel silly doing it, maybe that's a good reason to actually do it, to break out of your comfort zone. Or if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Just a little wiggle, just kind of getting out all the tight spots, all the tension. Open up your chest, take a big breath in. Exhale to goddess pose, sink your hips down, hands to heart. Draw those shoulders back to stack on top of your hips, and sink even lower. A sense of ease and relaxation in your face as you send all the power, all your energy into your thighs. Clenching your jaw will not make this any easier. Actually, softening your jaw will make this more pleasant. Let's take a deep breath in right here. And exhale, sink even lower. Hands to your legs, thumbs in, fingers out. Breathe in through center. Exhale, right shoulder dips, look left, little spinal twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left shoulder dips, look right. 1 more time, each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale, center, hands to heart. Exhale, sinks you even lower. Inhale, power up, star pose, take up space. Exhale, bring your feet parallel to the short edges of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips, or if you want a nice, really big expansion in your chest, clasp your hands behind you, palms touch. Drive your knuckles down, breathe in, and wherever you are, fold. Wide fold. Hands can stay at your hips. Maybe they clasp overhead and drive the knuckles up towards the ceiling, or bring the hands down to the ground when you're ready. And this is a great place to really notice where we habitually hold our weight distribution in our legs, in this pose in particular. So for me, I notice a lot of my weight is kind of back into my heels. So what's it feel like to equally distribute the weight on your feet? For me, if I move my weight forward into the balls of my toes, or the balls of my feet, it lights up the back of the legs and adds a little bit of a balance challenge. So just notice, you might be naturally like equal weight in the feet. Just observe here. And when you're ready for twists, bring that right hand down underneath your face. Reach your left arm slowly up, breathe in. Exhale, slowly bring it down. Left palm down underneath your face. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, lower it down. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, firm core. Stay for your exhale. Keep the length in your back, walk your hands over to frame your right foot, toes face the front of the room, and flow your way. Maybe that's the one-legged chaturanga. Maybe it's nothing at all. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Back and down dog, take a deep breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Oops, almost forgot that. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine, hips forward, powerful, y'all. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Spin your back heel down, warrior two. Open up. Plug that left glute underneath your body. Firm core. Soft in the face. Again, holding any tension in your face actually adds more unpleasantness, more discomfort. So in each pose, let's find a balance between effort and ease. Flip your front palm. Straighten your front leg. Reverse your triangle. Deep breath in. Stay for a breath out. Bend that left knee to safely move into star pose. Toes out, heels in. A little wiggle of those hips side to side if that served you on the other side. Might feel good to move them back and forward. No, this is not a typical yoga pose, but yoga has evolved over the years, and it's meant for us to reconnect with ourselves. So whatever shape, movement that looks like, perfect. Open your breath, open your chest, and take a big breath in. Fill up. Exhale, goddess, hands to heart, sink your hips down low. You got this, y'all. Even if you're finding words is difficult today, like it is for me, you got this. Today's gonna be awesome. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, sink even lower. One more time, let's find those twists again. Hands to your thighs, thumbs and fingers out. Take a breath in. Exhale, dip your right shoulder down, look left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left shoulder dips, look right. One more time, each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale, center, hands to heart. Exhale, sink even lower. Inhale, powerful star pose. Take up space. Stay for an exhale. Bring your toes slightly in so that your feet are parallel to the short edges of your mat. Maybe take the same thing you did on the other side or try something new. Hands to heart, hands clasped behind your back, or another variation. Hinge forward when you're ready. If you have the hands together, drive the knuckles up, shoulder heads away from your ears instead of sinking down, so make lots of space for yourself. And hands come down to the ground when you're ready. We'll be here for a few rounds of breath. If you want to take those twists or explore with an inversion, maybe wide leg handstand hops, headstand, chin stand, maybe a nice just feel good wide-legged fold or some skandasana side to side. Few rounds of breath, you do you. Stillness, structure, or fluid, watery movement. All right, if you are upside down, stay there as long as you want. Meet up with us when you're ready. Halfway lift as you inhale. Stay for your exhale. Keep the length in your spine. Walk to the top edge of your mat. Frame your front foot and then flow your way back to downward facing dog. Back and down dog. Take a couple deep breaths in and out. All right, so we're going to combine those movements a little bit here. Breath to movement, but again, this is your practice. I'm your guide. Do what serves you this morning. Back and down dog. Let's take one more deep breath in to prepare. And a full exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg spikes up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward, hips high. Last time on this side, make it count. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Inhale, rises you up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, revolve, right arm down, left arm up. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, high crescent, prepare. Exhale, hands to fist, lower your knee. 3 of these, inhale up. Exhale, lower, hands to fist to hips. Last one, inhale, reach, high. Exhale, lower. Untuck your toes, lower your back knee, half splits. Just 2 breaths and half splits. Rebend that right knee. Tuck your back toes, lift your back leg. Listen carefully, adding on. Spin your back heel down, open up, warrior 2. Powerful in those legs, maybe even a deeper bend in that right knee this time. Breathe in, breathe out. Flip your front palm, reverse triangle. Breathe in deeply. Stay for an exhale. Bend that right knee, star pose, take up space. Wiggle those hips, breathe in. Exhale, goddess, sink it low. Inhale, star pose, take up space. Exhale, wide fold, toes slightly in. Fold it down. Stay here for a full round of breath in and out. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Stay for an exhale. Keep the length, walk your hands over, frame your right foot. Left palm down, inhale, right arm up. Option to stay here or take a side plank, modified, or whatever variation you want. Couple breaths, squeeze those glutes, fire up your core. Breathe in. Exhale, flow your way. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Back and down dog. Take a deep breath in. And breathe it out. Inhale, left leg spikes high. Last time on this side, exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, shift your weight forward, hips bump up to the sky. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, revolve, right arm up. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, high crescent, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to fist, lower your knee, float it above the mat or tap. So strong. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, lower your knee, hands to fist. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, lower. Lower your knee and tuck your toes. Half splits, straighten your left leg. Absolutely no rush. If you feel rushed, please slow it down. Take a deep breath in here. A deep breath out. One more of those. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rebend that left knee. Tuck your back toes, lift your back leg. Warrior two, spin your back heel down and rise. Powerful in those legs, you've got this. Soft gaze over your left fingertips. Flip your front palm, straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stay for an exhale. Bend your left knee a little, safely, star pose. Little wiggle of those hips, breathe in. Exhale, goddess, sink it to your lowest. Inhale, power up, star, last one. Exhale, wide fold, bring it down. Halfway lift, inhale. Stay for an exhale. Keep the length in your spine, walk your hands to frame your left foot, toes face forward. Right palm down, left arm up. Stay in this awesome twist or a modified variation of a side plank of your choosing. Maybe stack the feet on top of each other. Maybe a lotus variation, a tree variation. One more breath in. Exhale, flow your way. Down dog is where we will meet. All right, so we're going to begin to cool it down, but if you want just a little bit more fire, we will move into a forearm plank. So if you're ready to cool down, please come into child's pose or any other resting variation of your choice. But if you want a little bit more fire, forearm plank, round your upper back here. Plug navel to your spine and really press down through your forearms. You can stay here or add more. Breathe in. Exhale, dip your hips over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, dip your hips to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right. Center. Maybe you do this each breath to movement or double time. Maybe even slower. You've got this. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Child's pose. Might feel good on those shoulders. For embryo pose, bringing the hands back towards your feet, towards your heels, and letting the shoulders just kind of fall heavy to the ground. You can either bring one cheek to the mat or your forehead down. Take a big expansive breath in. Feel your back body rise. And breathe it out. One more of those. Breathe in. Breathe out. Have you had a cheek to the mat? Switch sides. And take a couple rounds of breath here. Walk your hands forward if they're not there already. And then bring them back in towards your body. We're going to come into a seat. Okay, so this seat, we're going to plant the feet down and bring your hands back behind you. I think I moved my mat during this practice. But yeah, so we're going to come into this seat. If you want to look up here, hands behind you, feet putting on the ground. And then extend your left leg out in front of you. So long leg, flex and point your toes, roll out your ankle. And then we're going to bring that right ankle on top of your left thigh, and then send your knee down towards the ground. So this figure 4 looks like an upside down number 4. This is a half pigeon variation. If you want to take half pigeon reclined or on your belly, go for it. This is just a nice variation that doesn't add too much stress on the joints. So from here, adding sensation into that right hip by bending your left knee and pulling it in towards your chest. You can add more by walking your hands up, closer in, hugging everything in together. Keep those right toes flexed and send your right knee forward. Aiming for a feel-good sensation in that outer right hip. If you need to back off, wiggle that left foot forward or walk your hands further back. But if you want more, bring it in closer. A few rounds of breath right here. your half pigeon variation. Okay, wherever you are, slowly straighten out that left leg. If you're in a reclined or belly variation, this might be a little bit more difficult. Come into it or skip it. Okay, so that right leg is going to come inside that left leg. Actually, I'm switching it up. So that left leg is going to come out a little bit, so that right shin can come parallel-ish to the top edge of your mat. Flex your toes in towards your face. So it's kind of in the same shape that it just was in. We're just moving into double pigeon. So use your hand if you want to bring that left ankle on top of your right knee. Left ankle, right knee. And that left knee is going to move towards your right ankle. Double pigeon. If that left knee is like all the way crunched in, that's totally fine. Unwind, and maybe this is enough. But if you're in double pigeon, find length, breathe in, and then exhale, fold as deep as you'd like. Now getting a deeper stretch in that outer left hip. And roll yourself back up to seated. Unwind your legs. Let's windshield wiper the legs side to side. So bring your feet wider and then drop your knees from one side to the other. Side to side. All right, bring the feet back to that hips distance apart. Straighten out the right leg. Left ankle on top of your right thigh, right above your knee. Send your left knee down towards the ground. Flex your toes. And then to add more sensation in that left hip, bend your right knee in towards your body. Walk your hands even closer to deepen the stretch. Left toes pull in towards your knee, left knee moves forward. And breathe. Observe the dynamic sensations in your body. Where you can add more sensation and where you should take some away. Or any unnecessary tension that you may be holding on to. One more round of breath. Re-straighten that right leg. Move it out further to the right so that that left thigh or left shin can be parallel to the top of your mat. Flex your toes in towards your knee. Use your hand if you'd like. Right ankle comes on top of your left knee. Flex your toes in. And then maybe that right knee comes a little closer to that left ankle. Again, it doesn't matter what shape you look like. We're just aiming for a stretch in that outer right hip crease. So you might get that stretch just keeping that foot planted. And then if you have questions about this, please reach out to me after class, and I love to get down to helping you and making this feel better for yourself. So if you're in this double pigeon variation, find length, and then exhale to fold as deep as you'd like. Imagine breathing into that outer right hip crease. And roll yourself back up. Unwind your legs. Come into a butterfly pose. Soles of your feet together, a little flap of your wings. Let go of any tension, anything that's a little tight. Find stillness. Breathe in and fold. And roll yourself back up. Come down to your back, hug your knees into your chest. Move into a happy baby as you reach for the outsides of your feet. Draw your knees down towards the ground. Some nice compression in those hip creases. Relax your shoulders, allow them to be heavy. And bring your knees back into your chest. Little rock side to side. Draw your knees over to the right, hips to the left, supine twist. Deep breath into that left side of your body. Stay for a breath out. Engage your core to come back to center. And drop your knees to the left, hips to the right, supine twist. Send your next inhale to that right rib cage. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a loving squeeze, a hug, a moment of gratitude for taking this time for you to reconnect. Squeeze everything really tight. Forehead towards your knees. Squeeze every bit of you for a full breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Take up a lot of space. Palms face up towards the sky. Walk your shoulder blades down your back towards your heels. Take a deep breath in. And a sigh, let it go. In these next few moments, try to let go of your effort and move into ease. Allowing yourself to be held by the ground beneath you. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just here. Allowing yourself rest that you so very much deserve. I'll guide you out here very shortly. If you want to ignore me once I guide you out and stay a lot longer, please stay longer. This is a very short Shavasana and it's never enough. But breathe here for a few rounds of breath. I'll guide you out shortly. Begin to bring awareness back to your next breath. Feeling the gentle rise of your belly as you breathe in, and a soft release as you breathe out. Feeling the blood rush through your entire body, feeling the life that each breath gives you. And then add little movements back into your body, wiggling fingers and toes, rolling out wrists and ankles, and moving your head from one side to the other. Stretch your arms up overhead, point your toes forward, full body stretch, full breath in, fill up. Exhale. Make your way up into a seat to close out practice. Bring your palms together at your heart space. Bow your chin to your chest. Bowing to the effort that you put into class. Bowing to the ease that you found along the way. Bowing to yourself as you are, right here, right now. And acknowledging that you are enough. That no matter what your past looks like or what your future brings, you are enough. You deserve love and to be loved. And you are not alone, especially in this chaotic world. I promise you, we are in this together. Let's take a deep inhale, breathe in. Open mouth to let it all go. And all parts of me, the things that I view as good or bad, light or dark, beautiful or ugly, strong or weak. All of me bows to all parts of you, and all parts of me love all parts of you, all the parts that make you human and enough as you are. With all the love that I have in my heart, yogis, I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Thank you for taking the time and filling your cup up and replenishing, starting your day for you. If you guys have any questions, any feedback, I'd love to hear from you. Anything that I can help with, please reach out to me on my personal Instagram, the girl with the carrot tattoo. And one quick announcement before you leave, I'm hosting a self-love workshop through Black Swan on Zoom, Sunday, 2 p.m., 75 minutes. We're going to do a yoga flow and then just talk about ways to cultivate compassion, because I think the world really needs that right now. Give yourself the love that you deserve. So hope to hear from you. Hope to see you guys soon. If not, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Treat yourself well. Love you guys. Mwah.